planned sand and gravel mine on the Duck River is digging up some controversy.
That's right. People who live nearby worry the mine's impact on the river and say construction has started even though the project doesn't have a permit yet. News Channel 5's Eric Hilt has the story.
It's a Middle Tennessee river with a worldwide reputation.
It is one of the most diverse rivers in the world.
The Duck River's wealth of wildlife even landed it in the pages of National Geographic. But in Humphreys County, the river is also known
It's really not predictable
for its volatility. This stretch of the Duck has flooded 27 times in the last 4 years. In some cases, the water covers neighboring fields.
Where I'm standing, I would likely be totally submerged.
Megan Gordon has watched those floods from her family farm.
There were times where I wouldn't be able to come to school for maybe a week or two due to flooding.
That's why she was shocked to hear plans for a sand and gravel mine down the street from her farm and right on the banks of the Duck.
And it's frankly terrifying to the locals.
It's very, very concerning.
Southern Environmental Law Center attorney Amanda Garcia shares those fears and worries heavy flooding could cause debris from the mine to choke out the Duck's diverse wildlife or even reroute the river.
In a worst case scenario, it could actually cause the river to change course. The river teems with life, and it really breaks my heart to imagine all that life being smothered by sediment in the event of a catastrophic dam failure.
Those concerns would normally be investigated during a permitting process, but the company building the mine, Volunteer Sand and Gravel, withdrew its TVA permit applications. In December, the TVA sent them this letter ordering them to stop work on the site, but construction continued.
I was shocked that this mining company would continue even after a federal agency sends them a cease and desist order.
A spokesperson from the TVA told me it doesn't have the authority to force the company to stop construction, even though they don't have a permit. Instead, they want Volunteer Sand and Gravel to voluntarily comply. Garcia argues this sets a dangerous precedent, and she's urging the TVA to take the company to court.
We can't let a mining company's interest in making a few bucks outweigh our collective public interest in this incredible resource.
An interest that neighbors say stretches well beyond the banks of the Duck River.
This isn't just going to affect a few residents. It's everybody's water.
In Humphreys County,
We don't want to have to clean up a mess that should have been prevented in the first place.
Eric Hilt, News Channel 5.
We reached out to Volunteer Sand and Gravel, but executives with the company would not do an interview with us. Instead, they sent a statement saying, in part, quote, "As a proud new member of the Humphreys County community, we are bringing needed new jobs and adding millions in new tax revenue for schools, law enforcement, and local services," end quote. You can see the full statement at newschannel5.com.